Hey guys, we're here talking about more fantasy soccer. I wanted to do another video just to kind of keep you guys in the loop of some things you got to pay attention to. I hope you got a chance to watch a lot of games, and there's a really loud vehicle outside. Just ignore that. I hope you got to watch some games. I watched a ton. I watched as many as I possibly could. At times, I was watching two at a time, one on my phone, one on the TV. It was awesome. So I just wanted to go over some very important things. First of all, I want to congratulate Rolling Santas for having 119 points this week. Top scoring guy, way to go, buddy. I believe he wins $25 from MLS.com, so that's pretty cool. And moving along, we'll also mention the Dream Team. The Dream Team would have had 153 points. Now, I didn't do all the math to figure out if you would actually be able to buy this team and put them on the field. I think you probably could. But Bingham was the best goalie. Cole and Beasler were both on the team. Obviously, Colo scored the goal, and then Steres, a defender for LA, don't even know him. I think played for Van Dam because he just wasn't in. And then across your midfield, you had Piatti, Fagundes, Akam, Diaz, and Valeri. Piatti was the high scorer of the week, scoring 20, had an amazing game. Not surprised at all. And then up top, Plata, who I had on my team like 5 times and eventually got rid of. And then I think the person that almost nobody had was McGee. Mike McGee comes in for a half and scores 17 points. So that is your top scoring team for the week. Some things we obviously have to mention are some injuries and some red cards. The red cards we'll get to first. We had Phillips from RSL. Got one early, had 2 yellows. So if you had him on your team, I'm sorry. I know I didn't really get around to recommending him, but I think Wingert will be his replacement. But Wingert is like, I think he dropped $1/10,000,000, so he's $6.9 million, I do believe. Do you want him on your team? No, probably not. I think you could do a lot better for that amount of money. Another guy, we had Fisher for Seattle, and I don't even know who that is. I had no idea he would be starting this week. I don't know the name. Who's going to fill in? Probably one of the guys that I think most people would have guessed would have played, like Mears, Remick, or even Zach Scott. So, Zach Scott plays more in the middle, I think. But I don't think anybody really had this Fisher guy anyway, so you probably don't have to go searching for somebody to replace him with. And then Sarin with Orlando. There's a ton of guys, and Kaká is still out. We'll get to that in the injury report. But, yeah, I don't think you really have to go replacing Sarin. I don't think a lot of people had him. If you did, I'm sure there's plenty of other guys that you can pick up that don't have to be from Orlando. So, as far as injuries go, well, obviously one of the worst and scariest ones, FC Dallas lost their amazing guy. It was over midway through the game, but Castillo went down with an abductor injury, which is not good. They didn't really release any information on how long he's going to be out, but the way he was looking and they needed the stretcher, it might be a bit. So who's going to play in his position? If I had to guess, I would say Hollingshead. He played a lot last year, and he did fantastic when he was in, but don't hold me to that. It could be a plethora of other guys that fill the position, so just be aware of that. I think Diaz is still a strong option, which you'd be able to drop Castillo, go down to Diaz for a little bit. You actually save some money, I do believe. So that wouldn't be a bad option. We've got Gilberto from Chicago apparently got hurt early in the game and just decided to play through it, but his status as of now is unsure. This video is I'm recording the video a little early, so things might change from now until the weekend actually hits, but Gilberto might not be a very good or safe option this weekend, so you might want to go somewhere else. Not really sure who would fill his role in Chicago, but yeah, drop him. I would say drop Gilberto. One that kind of affected me a little bit, Dan Kennedy with LA. I was unfortunate. I wasn't able to watch the game at all, so I don't know exactly what happened to him. But I know he did go down early in the game. And Brian Rowe came in and apparently did a pretty good job. He would not be a bad option to pick up. Again, don't know how long Dan Kennedy's going to be out, but if it's for a while, you're getting a cheap goalie on a pretty good LA team. So I think that actually might be what I end up doing with at least one of my trades this weekend. Save almost $1 million. He did go up in price because he played enough to get shutout points, and the goal was scored on Dan Kennedy. So he got to keep the shutout because no goals were scored on him. That's pretty cool. I'm glad they paid attention enough to make that happen. And then the last injury, it looks like Kaká already got ruled out for Friday's game. So you definitely, if you still have him on your team, it means you're not paying attention. So pay attention. But if you wanted to pick him up, don't. It's not time yet. Orlando as a whole might still struggle a little bit, although they did make an amazing comeback, obviously, in stoppage time. So I want to try to keep these videos short, but I decided I would do a new segment. There were a couple of people that requested that they see the puppy more often in the videos. Well, we're going to do something we're going to call puppy picks, where we set out a couple treats, and whoever the dog goes to, that's who we're predicting is going to win. Because you just never know in soccer, so why not? It's 50-50 chance, kind of. So, yeah, let's roll the clip. Okay, guys, thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed our little puppy walking around and being cute. I hope you guys have a good week in your fantasy. One last thing I wanted to make sure everybody knows. Don't make your trades early. Wait as long as you can because things can change during the week, and it would be a shame for you to have made your trade Monday evening and then that person that you picked up got hurt or whatever. So just make sure that you're waiting as long as you can because price changes happen purely based on performance. A couple years ago, they would change it based on who picked up who. And I kind of like that because I would always make my trades as early as possible. But now it doesn't matter. So wait as long as you can. Please listen to me. Wait. Be patient. Just wait. Check on the status of the guys that you have that are injured and make sure that they're either in or out before you make your trades. Be smart. So I hope you guys have good luck in your fantasy weeks this week. I know I did pretty good this week. I think I had 84. So I'm tied in my league that I play for fun with my family and friends. So good luck, guys. See you next week.